Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome to JJ's Chess Puzzle Palace. Another night of chess puzzles and unrated chess challenges with the schedule up. And in Discord, I let everybody know I was going to be late tonight. If you don't have Discord, go ahead and that's a free link to it. Chess, Wizardry, and Arc Raiders. And if there's something that comes up that I'm going to be late on, I put it in my Discord. And I apologize for being late, but my bestie, she was my roommate for 5 years. And she got in a car accident today. So about 5 minutes before I was going to go on live at 6:30, she called me and let me know. And she needed help with answering the automated insurance claims and what pictures she should send. And garbage truck was in the left lane, she was in the right lane, and the garbage truck could only go straight or left, but decided to take an angle and go right, and didn't see her, and ran right into her vehicle. And so I'm just going to take a quick break right here. I've just been on the phone with her for an hour and a half. She's pretty shook up. Her daughter's okay. She's okay. And Rugi, the dog, is okay. Not sure how long I'm going to play tonight, but we'll see. But I helped her through it. She wasn't going to send two of the most important pictures from the back, where it shows that the back two tires on the right side of the garbage truck is completely in her right-hand lane, and the both lanes without the accident there, showing that the left lane was a straight and a left turn, and the right lane was a straight and a right turn. So the garbage truck made an illegal right turn into her. A lot of damage. She was very fortunate that it didn't. It drug her for a bit, so, but she's still a little shook up. So I was trying to help her today, calm her down, and then help her get through the questions and answer the questions correctly to what happened. So she didn't really need my help, but just backing her up and making sure she's all right and get it filled out. But she wasn't going to send the two pictures that were probably the most two important pictures. She sent everything else in the video and everything else, but she didn't send the 20 foot behind it where you can see where the garbage truck just went an angle to the right and was in the left lane. Still partly in the left and in her lane, and just cut it right into her. Guy didn't see her, which is sad for the guy. I guess she said that he was really nervous. Well, there's probably a reason why. He did have a CDL. Everything was legit. So she's got a rental car, so she's okay there. And hopefully this state is a no-fault state. So I don't know why the officer that came in, and I saw the video of it where he was talking to her, and I mean, it's really obvious that the garbage truck fucked up. But I'm just glad that they're okay. So I spent an hour and a half from about 6:20 to now. So I'm going to just take a quick break and then I'll come back on and we'll play some chess. I don't know how long I'll be on because I'm usually on at 6:30. And right now it's almost 8 o'clock. So I apologize for being late tonight. Just glad they're okay. Street version showed the arrows, the white painted arrows in each lane. So, gotta send that in. Don't forget to send that in. So, and then the back view of the garbage truck at a basically 45-degree angle, dragged her car, and she's still in the right lane, behind the crosswalk. And it crushed her a little bit, but crushed the car a little bit in the front end, and probably the engine compartment. But the guy was. I mean, he should have been in the right lane, and all he had to do was go straight and take a right, like any bus driver would do or anybody would do. But he went for the angle and he freaking took her out. But they are okay. So I am going to do some puzzles tonight, get that started. I'm about a minute out. I'm sorry, I've just taken my time. I'm just glad they're okay. She called me about 6:20, right before I was going to go on. And that Discord, I do put the announcements in if I'm going to be late. Sometimes I forget, but most times I don't. So I did have an announcement if I was going to go on or not, and I wasn't sure. We talked for about an hour and a half on the phone. She's fine. I'm going to get a pop, and then I'll go live, and we should get this going. Okay, let's see. The live screen, we should be up and running. I'm going to check on the multi-stream really quick. How's everybody doing tonight? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Sorry I'm late. Oh, I didn't copy. Okay, this is the Discord, and it'll... So I helped her through it, calmed her down, I think, and that's what friends are for. So I am a little late because of that. I apologize. About an hour and a half late. Okay. And we'll go to puzzles. Started out that way. How's everybody doing? You guys all right? Man, it's tough when you get in accidents like that. What tournament? This is puzzle night and chess challenges unrated. Tournaments Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, unrated. 6:30, I put the arena up, and then at 7 p.m. I run that arena. And the arena will be in my Discord, so if you click on the Discord and that link, you'll get the arena the night before. My club gets it. I then copy and paste it to my Discord shortly after and put it up on Discord the night before. Club gets it the night before, and then when I go live on Twitch, I put it up at 6:30. Yeah, it's Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. I go on 4 times a week with chess now. I used to go on 5 times a week. But actually, back in 2024, I was going 7 nights a week. But I have Wizardry on 4 days a week, Arc Raiders 4 days a week, chess 4 days a week. I split the content. So on Monday nights, I take challenges, unrated, and I do puzzles. And then do commentary on the puzzles. Yeah, digital. Unrated, give me a challenge, mammoth bonus. Because I've had so many people cheat against me on streams because they want to, I don't know, want to show their proudness, I guess, of, I don't know why, but I will not take a rated game anymore. I tried it 3 different times in the last couple of years, and I got 200s coming in, and face-to-face, I'm a classical player, so I have never lost to anybody under 1,000 probably in the last 10 to 20 years. So I am not that good at bullet or blitz, but tonight it's challenge night, so I allow you to pick the game. You'll have a big advantage because I just don't play bullet or blitz, and my ratings are really low. And my rapid, I time out 75% of the time, just so everybody knows. I play at about an 85% clip. And in classical play, it's a totally different story. I don't lose very often unless it's a title player or a USCF expert. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, I'm going to lose this one. Okay, digital plays. I'm just really slow with the mouse, and I'm really slow on these games. It's a fun game. I don't play bullet very often. Let's see, I probably should do that. Good game. Good game. Thanks for playing, man. Go to the review.
Wow, center control with the king's pawn. You're going for it, huh?
I don't play much billet. I am a classical player. I just advanced in the first round of the... All right, we got Luke for a 1 minute. Can you resend that after we get the review done, Luke?
Controlling the center and activating your pieces? What a baller move.
Right on. Thank you for the game, Digital. Yeah, in classical play, I just advanced in the 2026 Daily Chess Championships. I think about 50,000 people are going to get eliminated in the first round. It'll be down to 5,000 people. So for the second year in a row. But dailies are more classical to me, so I do extremely well there.
They missed a chance to recapture a piece. You get a chance to sacrifice the bishop for a nice tactic.
I think that's the first bullet game I've played in probably
You
3
overlooked
months.
an opportunity to win a pawn through an eventual discovered attack. Your opponent sat there for a while, but hey, they found the only good move. Your opponent's gaining tempo. Developing. This is the only move that works. Your opponent found the only move that works. No other move even computes. What is going on? Your opponent's big oof, that move is not the one. Your opponent just swapped pieces. This passed pawn is like a runaway train. Your opponent just yoinked your pawn, no charge. Can you believe it? You traded pieces like a pro, even Steven. Passed pawn alert! Your opponent's pawn might be hard to stop, watch out! Their rook is now lost after that move. Your opponent just gave you the chance to shine. This move loses a pawn. You overlooked an opportunity to win material by checking the king away from its defense.
Oh, I did. I sure did. I sure did.
Time trouble, but your opponent found a tactic that wins your pawn. Sheesh, so clutch.
Good game, man. Good game. All right, Luke, you want to play? I usually lose all my challengers, by the way. Definitely a reason for it. Good game, man. Good game.
Oh no, not the clock. You had some spicy tactics there, though. Whoa, your opponent went e4? A classic. Best by test. I love it. They retook. Fair enough. Your opponent blundered, giving you a chance to snag their piece. Whoa! Time got the best of you, but the chest was on fire. Keep it up, buddy.
Okay, go with the next one. 3 minutes this time, I guess. Hold on, I got double sounds here. What's going on? There we go. So, Bar, how's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, let's see here. Happy Groundhog Day. Thank you, Tyrone. Thank you, man. Happy Groundhog Day. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you, guys. Thanks for coming in today. Sorry I was late. Friend got in a car accident today. She's okay. Daughter's okay. Dog's okay. Well, that was a good move. Very good move, man. Ooh, almost fell for that one. Boy, almost went there. Yeah. So far, so good. Good game. Good game. No problem, Tyrone. I don't know. I mean, usually I didn't know you had to do facial recognition. That's weird. That's really weird. Okay, we'll go to that game. I don't play Bullet or Blitz very often, but that was fun. It's played really solid. It was a little shaky in that one.
Checkmate. You converted that better position into a victory.
Didn't play very
Rolling the center already.
high elo, that's for sure.
Now, okay?
I didn't. Good game, man.
Central space like
Good
a
game,
boss.
Digital.
Room for your squad. Let's go.
There you go. Tyrone, I'll answer that when I get offline tonight. Said hi, everybody in Discord. If there's anybody else that's there, please send them a hi in chat in the chess channel. Thank you, Tyrone, for adding. Very much appreciated.
You didn't see a chance to push the pawns further toward the king.
I think that makes
Permitted
90
the
people.
opponents to push the pawns
I
further.
think we had 89. So it's about 4 months old. Chess player talked me into it to play. To do the Discord, and it has really helped because if I am going to be late or the arenas for Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday night at 6:30, and then 7 o'clock the arena starts. Putting that up the night before, people can just go to Discord, look at the chat in the announcements and in chess channel chat. And there's a voice channel too. I don't use that very often, but for the live streamers that come over that want to talk and want to set up that they're going to play in the arenas, and we do have a lot of live streamers. They come up and they use the voice channel, which is really cool. And so a lot of functions there, and we just talk about chess, arc raiders, and wizardry, variant staffing, and sometimes wizardry, the original Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord, and the reboot that happened in 2024, which is a great reboot. The graphics are amazing, and actually they really did a good job on making that reboot from the original in 1981 that I bought my Apple II Plus 2 weeks after it released, and the guy said, you got to play this game. So I did, and never looked back. Original wizardry player. So the Discord was a really good idea by the guy. I've never seen the guy since. And he was a regular here. I've never seen him come back. Have a great one, Digital. Thank you for playing tonight. That was fun. I usually don't play Blitz or Bullet. And I guess that was a Bullet, wasn't it? Or was that a Blitz? That's how good I play speed chess. I'm not too up, and I've been on chess.com since 2020, but 2024 is when I went on Twitch. Affiliated June 6th of 2024. Not monetized on YouTube yet. Need 500 subs, and it's been 6 years in the making. A lot of content. In fact, we're going to make our 1,000th. Me and my kiddies are going to make 1,000 video shorts content on that channel probably this month with the live streams, 4 nights a week. So I think it could be March, but I think we're 15 away, 20 away, 25 away maybe from it was a lot of work. I tell you, 6 years. I didn't even think I'd get to 500 subs, so very thankful for that. And you still have to have 300,000 hours in views to get monetized, though, once you get to 500. And in shorts, or 100,000 in long form, and 300,000 hours in short form. I think it's just incredibly hard for to get monetized. Really have to have more people start watching. But if it ever blows up, I'll probably be dead by that time. I'll be 70 this year. So we'll see what happens. But I'm very thankful for everybody that watches on YouTube and does sub. I mean, that's really cool. And if they'd sub to my other channels, I'd really appreciate it. JJ Plays Wizardry, JJ Plays Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders is about 3 months old, I think. Wizardry is about 7 months old. I think I got about 145 subs on Wizardry. Already about the 250 mark in videos on Wizardry, Variance, Daphne, and Proving Grounds. And then I'm over 100 in Arc Raiders already, and 35 people on Arc Raiders, which very thankful for, because all the big name streamers have taken all the views. And I mean, Burnt Peanut is amazing. That dude really revolutionized gaming again. It for a huge resurgence. And of course, the game of the year has to be Arc Raiders. I mean, it's just so incredibly good. And physics, real sounds, real cinematography. You get so immersed as a character, it looks real, consistently real wherever you go on the maps when you go topside, and with the physics of the drones and the big arc, just crazy good. And that combination, and then Burnt Peanut being so funny and hilarious. I mean, holy shit. He is really an entertainer, and he deserves all the accolades he gets. He really does. I watch his channel a lot, and I watch his live streams. I mean, 100,000 people a night. Way more than chess. I mean, you know, Levy's up there, but for chess, but it is pretty incredible. If you haven't seen him yet, there is foul language. I use foul language too at times. I don't mean to, but when I'm playing video games, if I get shocked or whatever, I'm old, all of a sudden I'll let one out. And, you know, I there's a lot of things that shock me in video games, so every once in a while I try to be as tame as possible, but man, sometimes can't help it, like, what the, you know, and it does happen. But I love my chess. 1969 is when I started, 13 years old. My dad taught me. He passed away in 97 and 99. Dad of a major heart attack in 97, mom of worst case brain tumor in 99. That suddenly was grade 4 and nobody knew about. And so 5.5 months at every day with her at the hospital and the nursing home and everything. Had to go quality of life. And I had some great talks with her. And they were older. I was adopted at 10 days old, so I do know my birth mother. I met her 7 years ago out of the blue. I was raised as an only because my parents couldn't have kids. 8th month pregnancy, and there was a huge growth, so she didn't have the ability to have kids. And so I was very fortunate growing up. I had great parents, absolutely great parents, and they are my parents. You know, my birth mother's my birth mother. You know, love her too. I wouldn't be here. And found out I had 8 brothers, half brothers and sisters from being an only my whole life. I think 63 years old is when I found out. And only 3 of them talk to me, and 1 only talks to me consistently, which is on my birth dad's side, and he died 2016, I believe. I never met him, and he was kind of a cat, so he got his pee-pee wet in about every state, and he happened to marry these people, married the women, and then have 2 kids with them, and then just vanished and did it over and over. So it was kind of crazy. They even think there's probably 2 more half brothers and sisters. And he went to Cuba and he went to Mexico. So interesting guy, but never met him. And my birth mom was really cool. So have a good rapport with her. But because my parents passed away early in 97, 99, for me, it's about representing them every day. So that's why I'm so adamant against cheating. I'm really adamant against it, and it really pisses me off. And not only do I not trust people that do that, I don't trust people that I see doing shitty things around me. So I have a small circle of friends. I didn't get that. I saw somebody challenge me, but I didn't see it. So it's really important to me to have integrity on here and in real life, and I've got this far by doing so. So that's why I'm really a stickler on Discord. Chess, Wizardry, Arc Raiders, and I don't want people putting freaking links up there or doing weird shit, and I just try to be as straight up as possible. So we'll finish this
This move is
game.
giving me anxiety. What are we doing?
Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing at
This
this
is the
point
only move
too.
that works.
Little fast of a game for me.
Opportunity missed to develop a piece while also winning a tempo and a bishop. Doubled rooks on an open file? That's a dynamic duo ready to dominate. Your opponent found the only move that works. No other move even computes. What is going on? You missed an opportunity to set up a blockade.
Ah, I messed up,
You
huh?
let your opponent kick a queen. Their pawn is now lost after that move. Your opponent just gave you the chance to shine. You found the only move. What a find. This is huge. You're about to win a pawn with the right moves.
And he did do a great check here, but I was able to get that pawn off the board, and that helped.
You just snagged a free pawn. That's what I call a bargain. Let's go. You didn't see a chance to offer an equal trade of pieces.
Yeah, I'm more of a defensive player at this point, and because I've got 34 seconds on the clock, it does affect me. I get a little nervous on stuff like that, and I don't know why it bothers me. It's just because I probably haven't played speed chess. I mean, I've played basically in 2 tournaments and never over the board, just Skittles. And 2009 at the Western States Open, my sensei, John Chung, asked me to play in their speed chess tournament thing. And I actually got it. You could take the king in that one. So if you had a check and the guy didn't move, you could take it. And so I got 11 points out of 22 possible, I think, or 20 possible. And there were some really good players in there. And I asked John what he did, and he goes, I got 11. And I'm like, woot! And then I just never played speed chess again. And then in July of 2024, after taking third in 3 of 4 tournaments at the new club I used to be in, and then taking second in the other at longer time controls, they changed to 10-0. TD asked me, he said, take one for the team. And I go, yeah, I'm cool. And that was the first real 10-0 rapid I ever played. And took 5th. There were 3 players in each group that moved on, and I was one of those 6 players. And I was happy with 5th, man. I was ecstatic. I was really surprised I made the final, actually. Because I just am not a speed chess player. So everybody thinks I'm a commentator because I do the, I try to give something back, so I do the commentating for chess.com, the chess.com players that come in for the arenas. And it's fun for you guys. It's fun for me. I was on the radio for 9.5 years. But I really am a classical chess player. And I'm a real decent one. And I don't lose that often. But by watching these, you wouldn't think so. And but there's no real place to shine that and to show that I play pretty damn good over the board. But every player that I've played so far very rarely lose to a chess.com online player. Very rarely. So let's see.
Your opponent just yoinked your pawn. No charge. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I let that go, man. I didn't even see that. It was a good play.
You just snapped up that pawn for free. Can't beat that, right?
And I saw what I was going to do, and so I knew the queen was going to come to b5.
You get a chance to force eventual checkmate.
Bishop moves out. Rook check. He's got nowhere to go but the back file, back rank, and it's over.
You've got him cornered. With the right moves, you can deliver a forced checkmate. You're not letting up. Closer and closer to checkmate. GG. Checkmate secured. What a win.
So that's it. He played really good, man. He's a strong player. 1100. Not my perfect time controls, I tell you that much. Gets me nervous every time I play somebody online at a bullet or a blitz. I did play in Grizzly's Blitz tournament. It was now probably, 4 or 5 months ago. And I think 830 rating, I think. Yeah, it's an 830 rating. And I just don't play it that often. I don't. I don't really do very good at it. So it's something I just don't do. And I went in, and Grizz was having a tournament, and I thought, I'm going to play. And I didn't tell them, and they didn't know that, it's Mammoth bonus. So when I came in to that arena, the first game I played was against 2100, and he made a mistake in the end game, and luckily it's a 10-0, I think. No, it was a blitz. It was a 5-0 blitz. And I took it to him. And I'm a really strong endgame player. So I beat him. And then I beat an 1800. And a couple of 800s and 1,000 level player beat me. And then Grizz and I played, and he had a lady in, I can't remember her name now, but she was, they were doing a dual stream, so both of them were talking at the same time, and they were talking to each other. And he really wasn't watching the game because he saw 800 from my name probably. And he dumped his queen, and then he dumped his rook on the next move and resigned. So I beat Grizz. Grizz was awesome. He came into my chat and played me again and smoked me twice. And took my queen both times, so he got revenge. It was a lot of fun though, and but my true chess playing ability is classical play. I way more confident, and with the daily 2025 and the daily 2026, with me advancing, it's dailies are more like that. Of course, waiting around for a freaking day per move is really tough, and you have to have discipline. You can't get mad. Excuse me. And I have that situation happening right now. I've already advanced. Everybody else has 4 to 6 losses. And the one player that I am playing has 4 losses, which is really bad because he timed out on all 4. The number 1 seed also timed out against me and timed out in 4 games. And I have, with 2 games played, 20 wins and 0 losses. And so I'm going to advance in 2026. I advanced in 2025. I did really well. I had a great tournament in 2025, beat some 18, 19, 1700s. And really excited about this one. But I am playing a player right now from Russia that is playing 1 move a day. And if you think about it, he could be in the military, he could be wherever and not have access to a computer, but once a day. And if that's the case, that is probably a reason. So you can't get too mad, but you got to really keep your focus and know that if he's going to play once a day, I think I had about 7 to 9 moves ahead, and with that, one game is going to end in 8 days. The other is going to take about 15, but I have a rook bishop advantage. I've got a pawn 2 squares from promotion that can't be stopped, and then I'm going to just do a ladder bait, and it's going to take 6 moves. And so that's 6 days. And just got to make sure that, hey, Penguins, how you doing? I got to make sure that I keep focused and don't time out. Also, could be that he just, is hoping that I'll time out. The other game, I had a 7-pawn to 2 lead, and he traded for my bishop with his knight, which was a mistake for low-rated players. If you're down pawns and you're going into an endgame, you need to keep an active, at least minor or major piece on the board. I mean, if the player with the advantage, especially if they're classical and they're in the endgame, you want to keep that piece on the board, because if you've got a 1-pawn or a 2-pawn advantage, you can basically convert that and promote. And if you got nothing to stop it, it's going to be really, really difficult unless you make a mistake in the end game. But with that knight on the board, he still has a threat, And I did have a 7 to 2 pawn lead. Now I have a 5 to 1 pawn lead, and probably about, I would say, possibly 8, but it looks like I'm probably at 14 moves, or not looking at the board, but 14 moves away, which is going to be 14 days, which is really excruciating because I wanted to have time before the round 1 ends. And I looked at it yesterday, and there's still 1,000 games going. And 560,000 games have been completed. 50,000 people are going to get eliminated. So, I mean, it's a great experience. And if you haven't played in that, the last week of December, they put it in a banner, and then you can also do a search for the 2027 Chess.com Daily Chess Championship, and that'll go in the last week of December. Play in that. It's a great experience. And don't time out. Play the whole tournament. I mean, you get 22 games simultaneously against 11 other people, white and black. Simultaneous 22 daily games. It is a lot of fun. Yeah, Penguins, are you going to be playing tomorrow? Congratulations from Tyrone on your win. That is pretty cool, man. Nice to see you in chat for once, buddy. Thanks for coming in, man. Thanks for following. Appreciate it. Pretty cool to see Penguins. Had some great games with Penguins, boy. Had some really good ones. So we're going to go with some puzzles now. And let's just do some puzzles. I haven't done puzzles in 2 weeks. So we'll solve some puzzles. Yeah, it's been really cool seeing Elias in there, Profiteer Gaming, Rabmaster. It's been really cool. I do want to kind of get back for a couple of weeks after, this next week, to having, you know, some of these arenas be $13.99 or less, or 1,000 Elo or less, 1,500 or less. That way everybody else gets a chance to get medals. It was really cool to see Anakin Skywalker could get his first medal ever in the $13.99 or less. It happened about a month ago. That was really cool. Oh, it'll be fire. That'll be a really good one. Should be great. Grabmaster gets in there. That's gonna be, you know, if Tactical comes back, he was there on his birthday. He usually wins these. He just came in late. If he had enough time, you know, Tactical's H1's moderator. So I'm just reading chat right now. So, but with that, I'd like to see that where not only prehistoric, which is not prehistoric on chess.com, but it's called prehistoric in my chat. He got his first medal that night in the $13.99 or less. They both got their first two medals, gold and silver, and Anakin got his first gold. It was cool. And that is so small, I can't even read it. VB something. I got this new, well, I've had the overlay for a while, but for some reason the overlay is very small. There it is. Varnes. How you doing, Varnes? Thanks for following. I appreciate the follow. Very cool. Following is free on Twitch. Chat immediately. Follower chat. The reason I have it on follower chat is because I get a lot of bots with links, and it drives me nuts. So that's why I have it. I'm doing good. Doing good tonight. On a little late, my bestie, she was my roommate for 5 years, and her daughter's really cool to me, and so is her puppy dog. Was raised with these two kitties, so Rugi's amazing, and they got hit by a garbage truck this morning, and so I found out about it 10 minutes before I was going to go live. That's why I'm late tonight. And I am going to put the Discord back up really quick. If I'm ever late, I will have it up on Discord. Sometimes I forget, but usually most times I get it. But that's free invite. Chess, Arc Raiders, and Wizardry, Variance Daphne. I run chess now. I used to run it 7 times a week. Now I run it 4 days a week. I was an original Wizardry player, and Wizardry Variance Daphne is the best Wizardry ever made. It came out last year in October of 2024, and I am a really good Wizardry player. And so I do that now 4 times a week. And with Arc Raiders, if anybody's seen Arc Raiders, it's, yeah, she's okay. She, her daughter, and Rugi's okay. So they were in the right lane of a turn lane. Actually, they go straight or they go right. And she was checking apartments because she wants to move near her daughter. So her daughter lives inland. I live on the Oregon coast. And she was in the right lane. Garbage truck's in the left lane. And the garbage truck didn't see her and just goes that straight diagonal right into her. And the thing was, it is a straight or left turn only, and she got drilled. And the garbage truck is, you know, half in the left turn lane, half in the wheels are in the right, and there is no right turn legally from that position. So I think her car is going to get paid for. Which is okay. It was a city van, so it was she was in a city van. Thank God it wasn't a freaking, you know, roadster or something. It was a garbage truck Tyrone, And I guess the guy was really nervous with the cops, and it's a no-fault state, which is unbelievable because the arrows show. I mean, it's just obvious, from all the pictures that I saw tonight. And then I helped, she was really shook up, so I was helping her, and she would ask the questions, and tell me what happened, and I said, you answered this, you answered that, helped her a little bit get through that. So I spent an hour and a half with her before coming on. That's why I'm late. Yeah. If you're in a garbage truck and you can't drive, that's he made a mistake, obviously. And he went straight at the angle for the road. I mean, he didn't even try to do this shit. He just went bam. And I'm just glad they're okay. She's one of my besties. I've got two here on the coast, and we are really close friends. And like her daughter says, I'm part of the family. And with Marvin, who plays chess, and you see him, and he's at work because he owns a bar and grill here, and it's amazing food. And they work 12-hour days. They haven't had any help since COVID, so they're by themselves. Him and his wife. His wife runs front. He has to cook, so he's playing on chess.com. And if the game is going and he starts one, and all of a sudden they have a food order, he has to drop everything and go get that food done. And he's a great cook. Holy crap! Really good friend. Great musician as well, and he's a pilot, and he was in the Navy band playing baritone. So he can play bass. He's a really strong bass player, really good. And then he can play rhythm and lead, and then drums and piano. So, I mean, guy is very talented. And we always have high-end conversations, and we've been best friends since 2008. So between those, that family and then Regina's family, care about them, make sure they're okay. But I'm just glad they're okay. It could have been a lot worse. My car would have got crushed if I was sitting in the same spot. So, she got lucky. I mean, the guy never saw her. So, a black to move, you're close to checkmate. My mom almost got hit by a woman who wasn't paying attention on the highway, who almost cut her off. Yeah, it's scary. I mean, this guy was CDL. I mean, she was telling me, got all his information and stuff, and I mean, I'm pretty sure he's probably never done that before, I would think. But she said it was really weird. He was really nervous. So obviously he knew he fucked up. And thank God nobody got hurt, Cars can get replaced, but it wasn't her fault. So I had to convince her to show all the pictures to her own insurance so the insurance can go after their insurance. I had to really show that picture. And then when she didn't show the two pictures that would show, one, there was a picture they took after when the accident's gone, where you see the white lines and it's an arrow straight in the left lane and a left turn, no right turn. And then her lane is a right turn and a straight as well. So she could have went straight too, and he went over and drilled her. So, I mean, there's no way they can't say that, it was no fault. But it's no fault state, so they have to do it through insurance. But I'm just glad they're okay. So you're close to checkmate. I'm close to checkmate, right? Black to move. I usually takes me a while to get warmed up, but close to checkmate. Black to move. Okay, the pawn on f2 is pinned, so it's a rook check. And then the bishop is covering the h3 pawn. And then I believe bishop can block, but not for very long. I think it's g8. Check. And then takes. There we go. Some people can't. I'm really fortunate. Knock on wood, man. I don't want to get hit by anybody. But yeah, it was a crazy chain of events. She called at 6:20 tonight. It happened at 9 o'clock, 9:30 in the morning. Play this carefully, and your pawn is on its way to promotion. Black to move. Play this carefully, and your pawn is on the way to promotion. Gotta always, man, me being old, I gotta always look at the letters now. It used to be, old notation for me when I learned. So new notation was like a brand new language. It took me months to actually try to think in new notation. I still get it wrong at times. But you're going to push the pawn first to get away from the king, because the king can take, and you're going to push here. I'm surprised he didn't run this yet. So we're going to take here. We're going to push again. We're going to take the bishop and block this A pawn and take the queen. There we go. So think about checkmate, black to move. Think about checkmate, black to move. Do I got a... Okay, well, it's queen sacrifice or rook sacrifice. What is it? Let me look. I think it's queen sacrifice. I probably should be wrong, but I could be wrong. But I think it's check. Okay, we're going to go down and check again on the E1 square. I always have to think about it. And he's not pinned, but if he moves back, of course, my other rook's going to take it. It's mate. Back rank. So find a way to end the game with a checkmate. Black to move. Black to move. Find a way to end the game with a checkmate. Black to move. End the game with a checkmate. This is how I do this in dailies. I just stare at the frickin' board. Look at every square, every piece. And the guy that's taken, 20 hours to 23 hours a move against me from Russia, and he may not have a chance to get to a computer, so I'm giving him the grace that he's doing that. But these games have been over since the mid game, and while I'm waiting for 20 hours for him to make a move, I just look at this. I just look at the board, And that way I use his time. And my coach taught me that in high school. Use his time to see what he's doing. Don't rely on what you're doing, but know what his attacks are too. And that way, by the time he freaking makes his move and I wake up 10 minutes later, I got my move in because I've already looked at it. So I just keep looking and looking at the board till I find it. I don't see a check here on my king. So my feeling on this one is, and I might be wrong, might miss this one, but I believe it is going to be D3 with the king. Yep, because he can't stop it. And take the rook. There we go. But you always look at what they're going to do, and in speed chess, I don't know. I get freaked out by low time, and I just don't use the same tactics I use with classical chess to use their own time against them. I just don't have time. I got to make a quick move, and then I all of a sudden just freaking fall apart. I think I'm going to go till another 15 minutes on Puzzles Penguins, and I do have time to play one more. Most definitely. Going to try to get 2 hours in, even though it's late. It's 9 o'clock here. And Rice's Life, thank you for challenging. Can you wait for about 14 minutes before you do that? And I do not take rated challenges. I don't play Blitz or Bullet that often. I'll play unrated anytime, but I know that Penguins wants to play as well, and he's a follower. If you come in and follow, you can too, and I'll play it both, but unrated only. Thanks for the challenge, but I'm going to decline it now. I just want to get some puzzles in. I missed last week completely and took the whole day off. Thank you. Do you see the checkmate idea, white to move? Do you see the checkmate idea, white to move? Do I see the checkmate idea? White to move. What's that queen doing? Oh. Almost didn't see it. So, most people would, probably not you guys, but most people would go to H8 with a check, but the queen's blocked by the E4 pawn. So, why not go here? You can win if you find the checkmating idea, black to move. You can win if you can find the checkmating idea, black to move. Win if you find the checkmating idea, black to move. Okay, let me see this. There's a check first, and there's a move there. The problem is it gets out of it. Man, I don't see it yet. You can win if you find the checkmating idea. If I go to G3, he slides to E1 and he gets out, right? If I check him. And don't help me. If I can check first. and he slides to E2. I do not know on this one. I got a promoting pawn that's going to promote. And I've got a queen potential. Where am I at here? Let me look. Gotta check them. So, the problem is where? Okay. E4. If he goes to E1, it's mate. Yeah, I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I think it's knight check. Covering both the white squares at E2 and F1. It is. Makes it for an easy mate. There you go. Took me a minute to see that. I didn't know if I could see it. Oh, hey, Benzia fan, how you doing? Thanks for coming in tonight. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a great one. Thank you for saying hey. I just saw the flash that somebody wrote something. I didn't want them to put the move down. So that was me. Sorry about that. But thank you, Benzia. Thank you for everybody coming in and watching tonight. Okay, we're going to go with, think about checkmate. Back in black to move. Black to move. Let's see, do I do it that way? I don't want to give up a check here. Two promoting pawns. King looks like a square away. But I think it's a check with the G pawn moving to G4. I may be wrong here. Oh, I am wrong. What am I doing? Holy shit. It's a lot easier. I overthink stuff, boy. Yep. I'm glad I keep staring at the board. That's the only way I'm going to get it. And that's why I'm a classical player. So, I almost made the fatal mistake of going G4 with the check. The problem is, king can't move down toward the black pawns because the queen checks in the diagonal at H1 and nowhere to go for the king. I almost blew that. Guaranteed I almost choked that one. White to move, find a way to win a knight. Find a way to win a knight. Find a way to win a knight. Well, that's pretty simple. Let's see. Bishop takes bishop. And then we got the check here on the king on the diagonal at A4. Queen comes out. You don't want to trade. You want to take the knight. You got a free knight. Looks like my bishop is in trouble. Do you see how? Looks like my bishop is in trouble. Do you see how? Well, I think the reason being is, looking at it, just continue to look at it. Knight takes the bishop, right? So if he goes knight takes knight, if he doesn't take it, or if he does take it, then I win a free knight. So if he doesn't take it, he goes knight to knight, but he's not in check, and then I have a bishop, and that's two pieces, and if he moves the knight away, I get out with the B pawn. So I believe it's knight takes bishop. Okay, he did it that way. Knight takes bishop again. And there you go. And you win a piece, minor piece. You have a checkmating idea, can you find it? Checkmating idea, can you find it? Okay, I know what I think, but I want to make sure. It's got a queen with a promoting pawn. I think I check with the king. Check with the pawn, move the pawn up to h6. He moves back, and then I block it with d8 and a mate because he can't get out. So, I'm going to take the pawn, going to move it up, check. He moves back here, mate on d8. Finish this puzzle off with a checkmate, white to move. Finish this puzzle off with a mate, white to move. Ooh, that is nasty. That's nasty. He can't protect that. Okay, as Levy would say, you look for checks first. I got his book, by the way. I actually really like it. And I've been playing the Scots for a long time, so that's one of the early chapters. And I played Petrov since 1973. I actually started with center, opening in 73 and 74, but I really like his book. He did a great job on that. He is great for the sport. I tell you, he is really, really on it. Great commentator as well, great player. Very knowledgeable, and he is funny as hell. My top two YouTube, Twitch personalities: Levy Rosman, Gotham Chess, and Burnt Peanut. Burnt Peanut for the win. They have a lot in common. No offense to Levy on that. They really do. If you see their style, they have a lot in common in their knowledge of gaming in their own fields. Plus, not only that, they're entertainers as well. So, and they are really good at what they do. And Levy's a great chess player. Very knowledgeable. Really entertaining. Same with Burnt Peanut, if you haven't seen it. So, look for checks first. Well, hey, we got a big one on the diagonal at B3 for the mate, but the knight blocks. So the knight blocks, and there's one down. Take the bishop for the win. Go home, chicken dinner, winner, winner. In level completed, I do one more here. Win material to win the puzzle, black to move. Win material to win the puzzle, black to move. Holy smokes. Win material, another short side diagonal with a quick check. Another short side. You can't block here though. That's the interesting thing. That's going to be really interesting how it plays out. But bishop takes bishop. Get it off the board. Knight comes out. You got to check. And if the bishop was there, he would have pushed the pawn. It's not there, so take the knight. Go home a wiener. Go home a wiener. All right. So, played some puzzles tonight. I hope you enjoyed them. Probably would have played a little bit more, but we had people that wanted to play. So, you don't are old. Mate legal. Let's play. Well, first, Penguins is up because he asked first before the guy gave me a rated game, which I will not take a rated game. So the first person up is Penguins if he is still here. Penguins, you still here? Dude, I'm older than dirt, baby. Older than dirt. Watch out for the bright lights. I will be 70 this year. Gaming's kept me young now. Got it, young at heart. Penguins is now going, hold on. Penguins, come on, man. Hold on. I'm playing with the right, so okay. All right. All right. Send me an unrated challenge. Your time controls. Just remember, Bullet and Blitz are not my cup of tea, but I will play if you want to play at Bullet or Blitz. All the games I played tonight are Bullet and Blitz, and I am just not a really good player, but that gives you a chance to win. And it gives you a chance anyway, because I lose most of my challenges. So I am a classical player, and of course, nobody's going to play me a classical game online. So closest to it is daily chess. And that's why I like it. I really do. And I love this 2026 Chess.com Daily Chess Championship. I was in it last year. It was amazing. Like I said, the 2027 Chess.com Daily Chess Championship, it starts the last week of December. It starts on January 1st. 22 simultaneous games, 24-hour timeouts. And if you don't move in 24 hours, and you should be moving faster than that anyway, hint to the Russian guy I'm playing now. But the with that, incredible game, and they check for cheaters, which is freaking awesome. About freaking time. Well, they've been doing it for every tournament there, but so glad they do that. So glad. Right on, mate. Yep, mammoth bonus. Like woolly mammoth. One word, capital M, capital B. You're still a pup to me, man. You're still a pup to me. I'm going to win the race for sure. A few months from now, I'll be 70. And, you know, I'm young at heart. It's how you feel, you know, and every day is a blessing, but it's you know, I have fun with it. I live near the ocean, so it's old man and the sea. It's the old man and the sea. So we'll go back to games here, show the mammoth, and whatever time control you want. It gets me, you know, I should really work on trying to get my ratings up in Bullet and Blitz. I really should, but I just have no want to. I don't know. I've been playing classical since, you know, my dad taught me over the board in 1969, 73, 74. I was the number one board for my high school, 11 teams in that league. home and away, 10 other teams, so 20 games a year. And I was number one board my junior and senior year. And we had a great team my senior year. And had a lot of fun with that. So I played in a lot of tournaments back then. And had some illnesses. So I had a heart. I got AFib. And doing much better now. And of course, the last USCF tournament I was going to play in 2024, I come down with COVID on the 4th, and the 29th was the tournament, and I was sick for 9.5 weeks. It was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Holy smokes. I was so looking forward to that tournament. So I'm petting my kitty. We're waiting. Is anybody going to challenge me? What's up? There's Penguins, 10-minute. Not going 15-10, huh, today? That gives me a chance in these games. Penguins is excellent. We played quite a bit. What is my record against you anyway? 3-2-1. I got a lead on you, buddy. Alrighty, that was because of dailies, you know that. It's not in Rapids, I tell you that much. He's gonna smoke me. We had to play head-to-head in a daily tournament, in-house club daily tournament in my club, JJ's Chess Box Palace. If you have 6 months in on chess.com, you've been there for more than 6 months, just send a request for invite and I can add everybody. But if you're less than that, I wait until the algorithm and everything gets to check every player out. Want to be safe, you know. Going with Scotch. Classic Scotch. Ooh. Ooh. I wonder. Wonder. This is called the T-bone formation. I'm kidding. Student body really left. Yeah. Man, 69 has gone really fast, though. It has gone really fast. Been really amazing how fast it has gone. You know, I do want to do that, and we are going to try to pin this. Yeah, that was a really good move, though. Do I want to give that up? Do I want to do that? Penguins is an excellent player, by the way. He wins a lot of our arenas, does really well. That was a very good move. Something I probably would do too. Ran off the mouse pad. Okay. Really don't like my queen out there in the middle of the board. I usually used to, when I was starting the Scotch, I used to bring it back, but I leave it out there a little bit. Probably against everybody's form to do so. Yeah, good move, man. There you go. That'll work. But he's a very good player, very strong. He should, in rapids, it's his advantage. And in deadlies, I've had his number, but that was really good. That was smart. Very, very smart. Get that pawn out. Well, let's do it. Interesting move. Yeah. January 30th, I actually got to 2100 in all standard time. Yeah, you have been rocking it, man. It's an honor to play you. Honor to play you, Penguins. I saw that when I was looking at your ratings. Every time control's over 2000, 2100 now. Pretty impressive. You've been playing for a long time too. You're not a new player. Since October of 2023, so 2.5 years. Oh, that was a good move. That was a very solid move. Got that overpower on the queen side with that pawn. That's a pretty smart move, but we're going to go with a check here. Force the queen out. And you're going to go power. That was a really good move, too. Yep. Yeah, that's a good move, too. That's a good move, too. Mm-hmm. Fine, that's going to be tough. I don't know. Pawn Island is going to be tough. Yeah, I thought that that would be the case. We'll go over here. Oh, wait, one. That might have been a mistake on my part, but I wanted to see. Yeah, that's a good move. Don't want him to go there yet. Should he push? I'm going to run out of time like I always do. Gonna run out of time like I always do. Let's see here. $75% of the time I run out of time. Time is not on my side. Let's see. Actually, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you as always. Okay, Banzia. 10. Let me do the Banzia, you're next. You're next. Let me do the review on this, and I'll go ahead and play you next. And by the way, thank you for coming in and playing in my arenas. Very much appreciate that. You're a good player, very solid, and really appreciate you. So if you just wait a moment so I can get the review done, and then I'll go ahead and accept that. I don't use stockfish, so I have no idea.
As all things should be.
I just use the chess.com. I don't have any stockfish or anything on my computer. No apps other than chess.com. Holy shit. Bed sheets, by the way, bed sheets. I said bed sheets. Did I say holy sheets or what? I'm kidding. Thank you, Benzia. We try to make it fun, and I really am a stickler about, reporting people and if you run into somebody that is cheating, don't get flustered or upset. Just report them. Chess.com came to me about 6 months ago and said, keep doing what you're doing, because the more you're on it, and then I do the guidelines in the chat tab of the arena, and I keep that high cap, the highest registered Elo that registers before the arena starts. I make that the high cap so nobody can come in at a freaking excessive high Elo above everybody else, late and just smoke everybody for a medal. No Smurfs, no AI. And so I really tried to make it a clean arena. So I hope you really enjoyed it, because it's a lot of fun. The more we get people in there, I was on the radio for 9.5 years, so I like announcing it. A couple of streamers started calling me a commentator. I'm like, dude, really? But it's because I wanted to give something back to the community so that the normal folks like us can get our name called every once in a while, and get some love and play in an arena that's fun, that's announced. And I don't give position up during the games. You know, I want it as fair as possible. And if it's fair, man, they roll. And people watch them. And there's people here that's watching on YouTube right now that have fans that love some of our players that keep coming in regularly, and they root for them. And that is a cool thing. Never seen that before until this year. So, actually, we're going to talk about that. It was brought to my attention. I saw what you said, Digital. Don't ever try to extort a player into giving you a point or a draw because you know you can run your timeout. And I watched that interface. Be nice to everybody. This is not about trying to get as many points as you can and show off. It's about everybody having fun. And Digital, that was not cool what you said. I was shown that, and I was really surprised. So it's about fun for everybody. And for you to pull that on somebody, I think that was really shitty. And it's what you said, and you know what you said, right? You know what you said. I know what you said now, too, because I saw the receipts. So please don't do that again in my arenas. That ain't cool. This is about fun. This is about everybody having camaraderie with everybody. If you notice, when people like Fantasiana and Anakin Skywalker and Prehistoric and some of the lower Elos, like even like God, what's his name? Gigalux, from Canada, when he beat Rav, everybody's cheering for him. Really cool. And when they do it straight up, that's awesome. But when what you did was abuse. And that ain't cool. And so please do not do that again. You've been warned. And it's just one of those things, man. It's supposed to be fun for everybody. Because you know what? That guy may never play in my arena again because of that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me go over the review. Sorry, Bonsea. Let me go over the review. I'll be right there. And then let me do that, and let me X this out once. Guarantee I'll play you next. Let's go over the review. This was a hell of a game.
All right, the King's Pawn. Good stuff. Solid way to kick things off.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Your opponent's clearing the path, gonna unleash the bishop. Beware.
Man, that was going to be a
That pawn is
brutal.
about to go bye-bye. Not a good trade.
That was my bad move right there. Yeah. You should have took that. Penguins, you should have took that, man. I knew as soon as I moved it, I was like, crap.
Yikes, only one move worked for them, and they managed to avoid it somehow. You are now able to move a rook to a more active position.
Because I don't think I could have stopped your queen. You would have promoted to a queen. I couldn't have stopped it. Yeah, I got the rook. I can't get down there in time. Because it's a B pawn right after that. I get down, but you got your C pawn moving down and you promote. Yeah. Yeah, I made the mistake. I saw it after I did it. Great game, though. Great game, man.
Just a chance to take an open file with a rook. You get a chance to move a rook to a more active position. You didn't see a chance to move a rook to a more active position.
Yeah, I was a little worried about that.
Their better move was to take an open file with a rook.
Holy shit,
The only
they...
move. You found the chef's kiss move. This keeps your opponent from being able to create a pass pawn.
Yeah. Holy crap.
That's the right move. Nice.
Penguins, always a pleasure, man. Hope to see you tomorrow. Remember, guys, it's going to be a bullet, 1-0 bullet. So, Banzia, go ahead and send that. We'll play my last game tonight. But tomorrow night's a it's a 2-0 bullet. 2-0 bullet. I'll have it up tonight on Discord and in the club by midnight because it's late. So I'm going to try to get it up. It takes me about an hour to get everything down. Oh, I got a double sound here. What the hell? Where am I? What the frick? One sec. Somehow I got two windows up at the same game, so it's doubling. Ooh, I haven't seen this before. Have not seen this before. That's toughy. That is toughy. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's a good move. I hate giving up bishop for a knight and then forcing it out like that knight there. So, gonna have to move my knight away. That's gonna be a problem. Definitely gonna be a problem on the king's side. Do I want to? Man, really in trouble there. Yeah, that definitely is going to be a problem. I don't like that. Do not like that. Huh. Really nice attack on my king. Yeah, that's a good move too. Put me in a little bit of a pickle. A dill pickle. Gonna get power on it too, so I have got to walk away. Gotta do the waltz. Could go here. Not a good idea. Well, well, that is interesting. Yeah, I see what the point is. Little bit of a sticky wicket. Do not like this. Do not like this. Playing great. Yeah. Interesting. Intense game, I tell you, he's playing great. Yeah, this will be the last game of the night. I usually come on at 6:30 PST, but because of my friend's accident, she was telling me, and she was pretty shook, so she wanted me to help her, just kind of calm her down and talk about the insurance and it's an unmade form, so she was having a hard time processing what they were trying to say, so I was just speaking Johnese to let her get through that. Yeah, it's a good chance, man. Banzi, you're playing great. Good chance. Looks like we got sacrifices coming and everything else. There is what I thought. Now the question is, do I do this? Or do I do it this way? I think we want the knight. I almost thought of another way, but yeah. Huh. That's a nice move, too. Let's see. And that's going to go there. Do I want to lose that for... Huh, let me see. Let me see. Good move. Yeah. Gonna let it go. Gonna let it go. Yep. Ooh, I didn't see that. That's a mate. Damn, I didn't see that. Great move. I'll be I did not see that. Yep. Yep, solid game right there. thank you for the time, but you didn't have to do that. I was losing anyway, so it didn't matter. But I appreciate the time. Hey, Sanji, how you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in tonight. All you guys on YouTube, hey, if you got the chance, subbing is free, baby. Subbing is free. Also free to follow on twitch.tv. Chat automatically as soon as you follow on Twitch. And that's where I put the arenas up on Tuesday night, Friday night, Saturday night at 6:30 p.m. PST. And 7 p.m. the arena starts. For love of the game, Tuesday night rotates. Bullet, Blitz, Rapid, Chess 960. So every week it rotates, and it is a bullet this week. It's going to be a 2-0, unrated, tomorrow night. 6:30 will be up with the link. Again, here is Discord. If you want to get a free invite. Chess, Wizardry, and Arc Raiders are the games I play. And I've been playing chess since I was 13 years old in 1969. High school number one, 73 and 74, 11-team league. 20 games home and away against 10 other teams. And let me put the Discord up. There you go. Should go. It's free. Chess, Wizardry, and Arc Raiders. Wow, what a game. And thank you for the extra time, Bonzi. That was really nice. Dude, that was awesome. Thank you so much. I did get another digital plays game. That was the last game of the night tonight because I came in late. Usually I start at 6:30 and I can play till 9 or 10. But it is getting late. And, man, you played amazing. That attack was really well done. I was in big trouble. I got lucky. And you would have won if you hadn't gave me time. So, but I do appreciate the time. That was really cool. We'll go over the review. Let's do it. Great game.
An even game with nice moves from you. Let's take a look.
Yeah, he just outplayed me from the very start. Digital, have a great night, man. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. 1950 to 1900. Let me look at my end game. Yeah, 88. It's usually anywhere from 85 to 90. And 82. I just got lucky. I'm a really good night player, too. I mean, have beat experts in real life. So it's played a lot of classical. Really do well. That was a great game. Your opening and mid game were just absolutely superb. 97.9, 86.3, freaking great stats. I was 74% in the opening, man. I was playing that Slav, and I thought, man, should I do this? And it really got me in a bind, and, man, you were kicking me. A little better in the mid-game for me, and then pretty solid in the end game like always. But, man, what a freaking game. You played great, dude. I just learned the Stonewall opening from Levy's vid. Oh, dude, that Stonewall, frick, man. There's a variation of the Stonewall that I played that I've seen all the way across in the 3-4 ranks. And we had a guy that was in high school who played the Stonewall against me in high school. It was number one board. And the biggest thing, and I don't know if it's the same theory as it was back then now, but the biggest thing about the Stonewall is if you get behind it, you can tear it a new one. But if you don't, it's going to absolutely run down your throat. I mean, I don't know if that's changed, but back in the day, if you can get behind it, you could take it out. If you don't, and you let it just run through you, you're done. Learned it the hard way. 1973-74. I was able to take it out the next 3 times I played it, but the first time, never seen anything like it before. I was like, what the frick am I going against? I had no idea back then. But yeah, that is cool. Levy rocks, man. I tell you, really, really great information. And the guy is not only a great announcer, but he is a very good. You can tell in his love for coaching and everything that he does. I mean, but he's an entertainer as well, in the sense that he can be so creative in what he says and how he says it to really get people jacked up for chess. I think, in my opinion, and you guys might disagree, but I think that he has done more for chess in the last 5 years than anybody of the top players in the world. I think that he has started something that makes people relate to him and really want to learn the game. And I think that is absolutely incredible. And the other point is he's pretty funny. And he can say some shit, and it is pretty funny. And I get a kick out of watching him because, and I learn something when I'm watching him. So, you know, I love a series on him trying to get the Grandmaster title. I really want him to do it. I really do. I hope he does it. And I know he's got the ability. I think with him, it's mindset. Because he is freaking brilliant. If you really look at what he does, he is brilliant. Hikaru, I've never seen a speed chess player like Hikaru. Never. And I do not like speed chess. I never really played it. Tiltchess.com. Kind of forced to play it in a couple tournaments. I suck at it. I spend a lot of time on the board because I'm a classical player. I'm used to the time controls. And I'm pretty good in face-to-face real life. I mean, really, a lot of people know here that I don't lose very often. Unless the guy's FIDE titled or an expert. And then sometimes I upset him. So, not the FIDEs, not the title players, but I beat a master. I beat 3 experts. And a lot of Class A, a lot of Class B players. So, but from the standpoint of Carl's mind, I keep watching his videos and I'm like, how do you think so freaking fast? I mean, it's crazy. And he can go arrow, 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 arrow. I hate arrows, by the way. If somebody plays with arrows during a game, man, I learned old school by fingers. And then calculated it in my head, you know, end game. Everything, and I never used an arrow in my life. But when I watch him use arrows to explain stuff, and I'm like, holy, this guy processes at a light speed level that I've freaking can't even comprehend. It'd be really cool to play him once, but he'd only play speed chess against me, and I'm a classical player, and we can't freaking rock. And I wouldn't want to do that. But I'd love to play him in a regular game. But just once. That would be freaking an honor. Any of those guys. But they'd want to play speed chess. And I just suck. So, you know, I probably should concentrate on trying to do it. But I just have a love for classical. And I really love the classical game. And, you know, back when I was in high school, it was Fischer and Spassky and, you know, 72. And shit, I was a sophomore. That's what caused me to start playing chess in high school chess. And I was a 5th board my sophomore year. Then I was the 1st board my junior and senior year. I went back. I was at a private school. We lost our levy. So because we lost our levy, there was no sports, no nothing. And then we got over there and we're told we couldn't play for a year in sports. So it just killed us. So I was playing chess. And the levy passed. The next year I went back to the public school. And everybody said, oh, you know, you're 5th board, blah, 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 blah. And I had a good run in my junior year, but my senior year I was on fire. I went back and took out the private school's #1 player, home and away my senior year. It was a big deal. There was news there and everything. And I walked in. Mr. Griffiths, this math teacher, took the bus over with us. Walk in. There's a big freaking banner over my old. This is how big it was back then. My old locker. And it says, Sir James is dead, long live the king. And I was playing Mike King. And he was rated nationally back in 1974 as the #1 top high school debater in the nation. Guy was super smart. I'm not sure if he went to Yale or if he went to one of the Ivy League schools, but dude was brilliant. And I beat him at meet. We came back. It was the second meeting, and it was a big thing. And I've told this story on live stream before, and I'll end with it. But the Mr. Griffiths told everybody to go in, get my board set up, and just run my clock. And then he turned to me and he goes, "You look at this. This is what they think of you. This game is bigger than us. It's public versus private school, and they don't think anything about you." You look at this. I believe in you. You go in and kick his fucking ass. And he said that to me, and I was totally shocked. And he goes, "You just stand here and stare at this until you're ready." And I did. And I walked in and I took out his king side in 16 moves and just smoked him. To the point where he got upset and he ran out of, there's 2 science buildings, biology room and a science building, and he ran out of the room and he wiped the pieces off the board. He felt he let everybody down. And then he was crying when science teacher for private school, I won't name the school, but the went and told me to get out of the room. I followed him in there. And I said, "Man, you're rated the #1 freaking high school debater in the freaking nation. I can't debate worth my ass. And then on top of it, you are a fantastic chess player. And this is just a game. And you're going to take what you learn in debate and your schooling, and you're a way better student than I am. And you're going to make something of yourself, and you're going to be amazing. And today I had you. Today was my day. That doesn't mean tomorrow will be. And you're a great player." I went and shook his hand. I said, "There's nothing to be ashamed of. Hold your head up." And I walked out. And he came back in and he talked to everybody and he was totally cool. And my ex-coach from the private school came up and he goes, "Dude, I thought it was a fluke you beat him first time. Thought it was a total fluke. What you just did, you're no fluke. You are a really good chess player, and I'm sorry I did not notice that." So that was really cool. Thank you, Banzia. I've actually got a 3-2. We've had a couple of draws, but I'm actually 1 win above them, and it's because of dailies. I played him in the club in an in-house tournament and went 1 win and 1 draw with him. And I think I beat him once in a rapid. Usually he takes me to the house. And then I think I beat him twice in dailies and with 1 draw. But of the 5 or 6 games we played, and he is super good in all speed chess. And the biggest thing with speed chess players, when they play a classical player, you got to take them out in the mid game. You've got to take them out, especially if somebody's got a really strong end game. You got to realize that you've got to get advantage and then take that advantage into the end game. Because if the guy's got a really super strong end game, that's where he's going to come back. And speed chess players don't really focus on their end game as much. I mean, that's just my opinion. You know, probably Levy and Hikaru's going to tell me I'm full of shit, but that's how I feel. And I've always been told I've got a really super strong end game by experts, USCF players, that one of which used me as their end game analysis. Back over, what is it now? It's almost, let's see, it was 15 years ago. I got smoked when I came on here. June 6th, I got affiliated. I started May 22nd on Twitch. And then I started playing rated games. And man, I had 100 and 200 and 300 Elos playing 98.5%. Smoking me. I lost like 300 Elo. And I was really excited about it back then. And then I stopped. And then I tried it again with rated games. And every time I do a rated game, rated arenas, man, you always get Smurfs coming in. I think the biggest one that really hurt the most was Turzo from Hungary, I believe. He's a FIDA master, I believe, or an IM. Really strong player. He brought 353 people or 355 people in to watch me. I was playing in a rated Swiss arena, and I took second, I believe, that night. I might have took bronze, but I think I took second. I played really well. And all of a sudden, there's 353 people in my chat, and they're all watching. And so I'm trying to entertain. I'm trying to say, hey, does anybody want to play me? You know, and nobody. And Tella's talking to me, and he goes, you know, I give lessons if you want. And that was really cool. And he did friend me on chess.com, and I really do appreciate that. And I watch his blogs all the time. But with that, some guy came out of the blue and said, I'll challenge you, and should have looked. And it was actually a girl. And she had a 126 Elo in a 10-0 rapid. She beat me in 11 moves, or 19 moves. She played 99.7%. Level 200. All those people in chat left. I think I was down under 100. They all left. And then so I asked for another one because I knew I just got treated against, you know. And that person got banned the next day, by the way. And so this 1800 comes out of the blue. Yeah, I'll play it. And he smoked me even harder than the other one. And I went down to 5 viewers. Everybody left. Everybody. And that was my chance to show off, you know, the skills and get people to realize that I am really a good classical player and a good player, good chess player. Totally ruined it. And the thing was, it was the same guy. It was the same person. And both accounts got banned. And he was on his girlfriend's account. Yeah. And I've never gotten more than a few people viewing my channel ever since. H1 Chess has helped out. He's brought in a lot. House of Pancakes, he's helped out a lot, but I've never gotten viewing since, ever. Sometimes you only get one opportunity. And so somebody that was cheating had to freaking ruin it. Is that shitty or what? I've never had viewership after that. Pretty crazy. So it even admitted it. Dude that did it, even admitted it, thought it was funny. So all of a sudden people thought I was a commentator, not a chess player. it didn't help that I had a run-in with a person I know that's a FIDA master on here. And that didn't help either. And so they all thought I was full of shit and I couldn't play. So yeah. Yeah, really happened. I think it was October 16th, 2024. I had just got back from COVID, and I missed the USCF $1,000 open draw here. And I think it was just, I was sick for 9.5 weeks. It turned into bronchitis. They thought it was pneumonia, so they treated for pneumonia. And after COVID left, and I was really sick. But it was actually bronchitis, and that extended it. But I think it was about 3 weeks after I actually was healthy again when that happened. Yeah. And you only get a couple of chances of people actually realizing you're decent, And those 353 people could have been followers, could have watched, could have said, "Wow, this guy's pretty damn good." Didn't happen because somebody decided to have some fun. Sucks. Never recovered that. There's a couple things that caused me to never recover, but that was a major one. And I play for the love of the game. I love the game. So, but I do love classical. I don't love speed chess as well, and I'm not good at it. And Aki King, I will play you on next Monday for sure. You come in next Monday, and I'll take that unrated. I'm about ready. My friend got in a car accident today, and I was helping her when I got home, and so that's why I'm late tonight. I usually go on at 6:30 p.m. PST, but I will play you if you come in next Monday. Lamosia, thank you so much. Very much appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed it. And but what you see is what you get. I really have love for the game. I love face-to-face over-the-board chess more than online chess, but I love chess, so I'm going to keep playing it. And this is my social hour. This is when I get a chance to go in and talk to people. And I really appreciate everybody that watches and everybody that comes in and chats and enjoys the content. And I worked really hard on the YouTube channel for 6 years, and it's close to finally getting 500 subs. And I'm really grateful because every day for me at my age is a blessing. So it's something that I'm proud of to make that channel, and I'm really thankful for people that like it. Really cool. So really appreciate you guys coming in tonight. I hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. It was a lot of fun. Got to play some games for once, and they were good, man. These guys are really good, and it was an honor to play everybody. And got some puzzles tonight under my belt again, and I'll be back on Monday of next week with more unrated challenges and chess puzzles. But tomorrow night, for love of the game, Tuesday night, that is 6:30. The link will go up in my Twitch chat for the arena. 7 o'clock p.m. PST, the arena starts. The highest rated Elo that registers, that is in the standings part, that registers. As the arena starts, that highest Elo is the high cap. Please do not go over it. I don't want anybody just waiting around lurking and then going, hey, I'm 700 Elo higher than anybody else. I'm just going to go steal a medal. That's not what these arenas are about. They're fun. You guys get your names called. It's a chance for me to give back to chess.com for what I do. And the reason I don't play is I want to make it about you guys that play. And we got a lot of regulars that come in. We got a lot of good players and strong players. And the live streamers have really supported the channel by coming in and playing too. And, we also have a TD from Tigard, Oregon, Midtown Chess Club. Man, the dude's a great coach. He's a USCF expert, and he is really knowledgeable. And he has come in. Haven't seen him as much lately, but really appreciate that dude. And I know him personally. I met him in 2024 in June, and he brought the team to our club, my former club, and that's why they changed the speed chess for that matchup head to head. Still got it on Twitch. You can still find the clips. And but Alan's a straight up dude. I really respect the guy. And we get, a lot of good players in here. Gloin, how you doing? Say hi to Gloin, everybody. He has been a long supporter since the start for me on Twitch. And JJ's Chess Pots Pals. Gloin is from Poland, and he is a great chess player in his own right. He really is a strong chess player. We've had some great games here. So it's nice to see you, Gloin. I bet you're on your way to work. But Gloin is from Poland. He has supported the channel and watched me from the very start. And a big shout out to him. So I am on my way out tonight for Love of the Game Tuesday. It's going to be a 2-0 bullet. Please do not cheat. No AI. No smurfing. No coming in late trying to farm a medal. Play fair. The more it's fair for everybody, the more it's fun for everybody, and people come back. And like I said before, there are people here that are watching on YouTube that have fans that are fans of and have followed certain players that come back and play regularly. And these guys aren't high elos. They just really enjoy watching them play. And that's really cool. Fantasia on Chess. Bella Maurice. UCF Knight. Alias from Hong Kong, SAR, China. Luke from the Philippines. He's 12 years old. He just turned 12. He can rock everybody. Epic Elias. Elias the Kid on Twitch. Check him out. And it's Da Kid, D-A-K-I-D. One word. Elias Da Kid. 06. Rabmaster 09. He is a expert, USCF expert in classical play. And he has great content, and also on Twitch. Check him out as well. But people follow these guys, and they're not big names. Nobody knows us, but we have fun. And that's what the arena is about, and it's for everybody. So, for Love of the Game Tuesday night, I'll have the link and the arena up, but if you hit the, and I'm going to do it one more time, this is the Discord. But if you click on that Discord, it's free invite for chess. I also do 4 nights a week wizardry, 4 nights a week, well, 4 days a week wizardry, 4 days a week Arc Raiders. And Arc Raiders is probably the best game I've ever seen as a multiplayer game. Probably the best game ever. Hands down. Real physics, real sounds, real cinematic. It looks freaking like you're in there and it's real. The ambience. Every little sound from somebody stepping behind you silently, you can hear it. Crazy good. Extract shooter, and there's a reason they're going to win every award this year in 2026. It is crazy good. Of course, Wizardry, best ever Wizardry ever made. Also from 2024. And came out on phones first, iPhone and Android, and now it's on PC. The year anniversary for PC is coming up in March. It was October 15th, 2024 when the iPhone and Android. And I'm an original Wizardry player. Proving Grounds, The Mad Overlord, Knight of Diamonds, Legacy of Lilligam, back in 1981. 2 weeks after release, and I beat all three. And Apple II Plus, man. 5 1/4 floppies. So, Tuesday night for Love of the Game. Friday night Blitz. Saturday night Rapids. 6:30, the links go up in my chat. 7 p.m. the arena starts. Have fun. And if people don't mess with the arena, and hopefully they don't, because I don't have tools, I just have guidelines, and I blow up like a fucking chipmunk with puffy cheeks. Because I want it to be fair for everybody, and that's why I do it. Just to give somebody something back, and it's a lot of fun. Man, those arenas are fair. Holy crap, there's some great games. So, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed it tonight. I'll be back on Monday for chess challenges and unrated challenges and puzzles. Of course, for Love of the Game, Tuesday night, tomorrow night. I'll go live at 6:30. And in the afternoon and noon, it's Wizardry Variants Daphne. And then on Friday night is Friday Night Blitz, and Saturday night Rapid. Thanks so much. Guys, have a great night. Man, great playing with y'all. It was an honor. Some battles tonight. Some battles. See you guys. Thank you.